Arts and Culture is happening this weekend. You wouldn't want to miss that. That's, I think, the longest running festival for the Filipino-American community here in Southern California. Last year, they celebrated 20 years, so this is the 21st year. A lot of headliners. In fact, one of them is Jason Farrell from ABC's Duets, and he's going to be singing for us today on the show. But before that, it's 2 days of festivities, and I know that Philamarts is very thankful to volunteers, and the volunteers for this year. And has it been also the case in the other years, the previous years?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they have been headed by people, good kababayans from SCPASA, and some of them are representing that group today on the show. Jumar and Adrian, hello and welcome to Kababayan LA.
Hello, hi.
SCPASA stands for?
It stands for the Southern California Filipino-American Student Alliance.
Okay, so it's a what is it essentially?
It's like a space. So, for example, we have different Filipino clubs in different universities. For example, I'm from Cal State Fullerton. Junior is from UCR, and so we have clubs there. They're Filipino clubs, and so we sort of engage our communities there, and we sort of bring them together in a space we call SCPASA.
This is good. Collaboration over competition, and also this is what we call bayanihan in the Philippines, because you're helping each other,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Why is it important for you guys to do that, to reach out? I mean, Fullerton, Irvine, Riverside, that's far.
Yeah,
far, right?
Yeah.
But you know, you make the effort to meet with each other. Why?
Well, in my opinion, I feel that it's really important for a space like this to exist because it shows that even though we're separated geographically, that as in our culture we can come in together as one community, as Filipino Americans, and to show that we really do care about our culture and preserving our history.
Right, and not just preserving history, it's also connecting to your heritage, right? Because some of you, even though you were born and raised here, you're still Filipino by blood, and that's something that you need to know. And I can't remember what clothing company was that. They were here not too long ago, and they talked about knowing your history is knowing yourself.
Yes.
And if you don't have your history, you don't have self, right, Adrian? But SCPASA is heading the volunteer group for FPAC.
Yes.
How fun is that? Adrian, what are some of the volunteers that you need? What are volunteers for?
Volunteers, we're spreading them throughout the park. So they're working in pavilions. For example, we have different pavilions such as the youth pavilion. We have the senior pavilion, and so different volunteers, work with the seniors, and they work with the youth and sort of like finger painting and just doing little tasks just to sort of help our community out, help this event out, and it's sort of in a way giving a bit of our ownership of the event,
right?
So showing our presence, and this is what we are.
Owning the event, I like that. How many volunteers this year?
This year we have 200 volunteers. Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
And as chair and vice chair of SCPASA, how are you organizing that?
This year what we're doing differently, we're zoning off the festivals into 4 different zones. So pretty much the first zone is with all the pavilions, which are what Adrian mentioned earlier, which was the youth pavilion, the senior pavilion, and the pan pavilion. And then we have the vendor zone, which is a marketplace by the sea, and we have, which also has the generation stage. And then on the other zones we have the main stage and the food vendors also.
Is this your first time, Adrian, to be involved with FPAC?
No, this is actually my second year.
Second year.
We're actually, me and Jumar, we're part of SCPASA board, and our role is actually to create the structure for volunteers. So
right.
It's been, a bit stressful these last couple of days.
When you talk to your peers, why are they volunteering?
Why are they volunteering? Well, pretty much we emphasize that yes, this is, to get more community service hours, but at the same time, it's a good experience to go through, because FPAC is not just any other festival. It's actually a space where they can network with the different vendors that are there, with professionals in the community, and to kind of get more understanding of life after college.
Right. What are the challenges of volunteering? What are some of the problems? Have you encountered any problems with these volunteers? Maybe it's too hot. Maybe it's going to be too hot this weekend.
I would say one of the challenges is sort of engaging them, because I know definitely volunteering for a festival for 6 hours, they get pretty burnt out.
On the weekends too, right? Yeah. Do they have shifts, or if I volunteer, I just volunteer on a Saturday, or can we do 2 days?
Yeah, there are shifts that are assigned. So FPAC is 2 days. It's February 8th and 9th, this coming weekend. And one shift is 3 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do 2 shifts, there's an incentive of getting a free meal and a FPAC volunteer shirt.
Ooh, That's nice. Maybe I'll volunteer. We're going to be talking a little bit more about this when we return on the show. Don't go away.